Right, I'm heading into the Mersey River. Got to get through a little bit of gunk here. I was heading to the Meander River, but got up too late, and by the time I messed around, got my gear ready, left home, I was coming down the road then, it was 25 to 8, and I thought, it's just too late to drive all the way over there, 45-minute drive, being a Saturday. By the time I get there, could be others in there, so I thought I'd just shoot in the Mersey River. It's only 15 minutes from home, so yeah, I just got to get through this little bit of scrubby bit up here, which is pretty easy going actually, and then I'll be in the river. Glorious morning, 15.6 degrees. It was pretty foggy when I left, but now a bit lower. It seemed to have lifted a bit. And so there's the river through here. Got reasonably good flow. It should be running very clear too. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good for starters. Oh yes. Slow to what it normally is. Yeah, lovely. No sign of any trout on the surface, which I don't mind. It means they're not surface feeding. There's no insect life around yet. It'll probably happen once that sun gets up. Alright, I'll get in there and start flicking a lure around here before I cross over, and I'm going to head through all that scrub down there and get in the river and work my way back up and see how we go. Right, just had made it through all that high grass and scrub up through there. We're back at the river. We're going to start off in this little stretch of, not a real deep bit of water here, probably maybe a metre deep at the most in the middle, but it's pretty shallow both sides. But usually get a trout or two in here, so hopefully they're here today. I'll be happy with just the one for starters anyway. Starting off with a black bug spinner and a stonefly pattern too. I just got a lovely fish here. Already lost one. I've gone into a white miller now. I saw a few caddis moths around, little white caddis moths, so he's only just hooked on the inside jaw, so I better get him in the net quick smart. Right, it's about ready to let him go. Should be okay. Yeah. Keep an eye on him here for a minute and see how he goes. Should be pretty right. Yeah, looking good. He's looking good. He's on his way. He's taking that little bit of flat water. I only lobbed the lure about probably 1.5 metres into it, say 5 feet into it, and then brought it back, and he just smashed it and gave me merry hell running around in this fast water. So he's a bit worried about filming him because I was frightened I might lose him being the first fish. I always hate losing him. But now I got one on the board, I'm happy, I don't care now. I was a bit disappointed when I lost that. The other fish earlier there was a little bit bigger than that one, but that one there went 525 grams, so it's a lovely fish. There was 3 trout surface feeding here, just popping up every now and then on that, where that bubble line's coming down. It's really warmed up, very muggy now. So, I haven't thrown the white miller up past them yet, but I'm about to do that shortly, and hopefully one of them may suck one of them in. Any luck? I don't know what size they are, but any size will do at the moment. I'm pretty happy with what I catch. That's what they're feeding on. Look like a little black spinners. Those trout have done a runner. I had 3 casts with the white miller, and that was enough to to send them off. They stopped surface feeding right along here now. And that's all it took. I've gone to there's one up further, right up this surface feeding. I've gone for a size 0 ugly mooch Noya now. There's a red tag on it, black bladed one. We'll get up here a bit. It's the only trouble with this, when there's insects around, spin fishing is pretty hard on the blade spinners in big slow flowing water in this time of year when there's so many insects around. Probably a couple of weeks time it'll improve on the blade spinners. The fast water is the place really to fish. But I'll keep working my way up here because there's always that odd one that'll have a go. It's pretty slow going here this morning, I can tell you. I've moved up probably half a kilometre where I was earlier fishing. I'm just coming up in a little bit of fast water. I've gone back to a stonefly bug spinner now. It's a little one, a little double O. And see how we go with that. Been no signs of trout since they were surface feeding earlier. Yeah, right, you wouldn't get a nicer little run of water than that's running along that edge of that bank there. And then the other side of this big willow that's been ripped out of the ground from the floods back in 2016. Beautiful looking piece of trout water. And all I've had is a follow from one little brown, that's it. I've gone to a little double O gold aglia now. See how we go on that. I haven't got much further to go. I'm going to call it a day early here. Anyway, I'm up above that fast water. There's probably about a half a kilometre or more of very slow flowing, deepish flat water. I could probably go to hard body in there and fish it, but I think I'm just wasting my time here. It's fast water well above that, but I'm not going all the way up through that and having a bush bash through what you can see along that river bank there. And it's steamy as hell. And I'll save myself for another day, I think. Now you probably can't see them, but there's two trout feeding in here. One's just in the willow area there. He's just gone down under it. There's comes another one. Another one just coming in front of me there. He's gone back, heading back up. Beautiful fish. 600-700 gram fish. There's one over under that tree there. It'd have to go very close to a kilo. I can see my Polaroids on, but I doubt whether this will even pick him up, this footage. So I'm going to have a crack, see if I can pick one up. I've put a minute little hard body on. I haven't got a brand or nothing. It's one I picked up years ago. It's only about 30 mil long. It's like a little baby minnow brown trout looking thing. So I'm going to put that on and flick it into there. I've tried a couple of lures and they've, yeah, they haven't gone near it. So these buggers, they probably won't touch this either because they're surface feeding. But I'll wait till it gets back up the top and I'll have another crack. I'm out of the main Mersey River and I'm just coming up this little river that runs into it here. And as you can see, you probably see that little lure swinging around there. That's just the little brown trout looking little lure I use. I've had it for about 13 years. Bought it at the trout, Inland Fisheries Trout Day they have up there 13 years ago. And I've never seen them since. I don't even know who sold them. But did get me one of my better rainbows on it and a couple of browns. It's been in my tackle box ever since. So I thought I'd just give it a little try out today seeing the trout are pretty finicky and few and far between. I'm on my way back to the car now anyway. And that last area where I was talking about that trout, there was three of them in that area surface feeding and close to that river bank. Oh, I did have a hit from it, but he missed taking the trebles, and it was a bit of a bummer of a cast actually. As you can see, this little river is very low. It's got a bit of trickle, there's a bit of flow in her. We did have only 2 mils of rain yesterday or the day before, and 5 mils about 4 days before that, and that's just been enough to put a little bit of water in it just to keep it running and probably help keep the temperature down a bit. But it'd be nice to get about 20 to 30 mils of rain. It's what we really need for these little streams to give them a lift and get them through the rest of the summer. Anyway, my day's done. I'm nearly back to the car. Just got to go up a riverbank here and walk through a bit of bush and stuff, and I'll be back at the car. So with just the one trout caught today, I suppose it's yeah, I was happy that I got one. I wasn't even coming here because this area's fished so poorly anyway. So but it was good to get out. It's been when was the last time I went? 5th of February is my last trip. So yeah, it's nice to get back in the river after having 46 injections in the lower back and hips, and freed me up a little bit. Hopefully this weather that's coming in passes very fast. I can get back into another river, further across towards the east a little bit from here. So until next time guys, tight lines.